Merrill?
Yes.
Counselor Barbara Casey?
Here.
Counselor Vincent Howell?
Here.
Counselor David A. Ulibarri Jr.?
Here.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We do have a quorum.
Thank you. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Councilor Ulibarri, would you do the moment of silence?
Dear Lord, help us to stay focused on all the work we do for the city and for ourselves and for our community, for our kids. Give us the strength to keep thinking the right way. Amen.
Thank you. Ms. Gagos.
Approval of agenda, Madam Mayor, members of the council.
Okay, what is the pleasure of the board?
Madam Mayor,
Councilor Howell.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as is. There's no changes.
So, second.
Roll call.
Counselor Merrill?
Yes.
Counselor Howell?
Yes.
Counselor Casey?
Yes.
Counselor Ulibarri Jr.?
Yes.
I have a motion by Counselor Howell, a second by Counselor Ulibarri Jr. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Madam Mayor, members of the council, we have no public input for this meeting.
Okay, let's move on.
Move on to the business items. The first item is the approval, disapproval to adopt Resolution 18-15 runoff election for the city of Las Vegas. And we have Ms. Cassandra Frescas.
Good evening, Mayor and Council, and thank you for calling this special meeting. As you all are aware, we made it through the first election, and I just want to give a recap on the March 6, 2018 election. And in front of you, I have the official results. We did the canvassing on March the 8th. We had our magistrate judge, Christian Montano. We had our county clerk, Geraldine Gutierrez, and Luana Sanchez, the deputy clerk, as well as myself and my deputy clerk, Danielle. So we did that on at 10:30 on the 8th. And those are the official results, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of information in reference to this. So I looked at the numbers in wards 1 and 4 in the judges' race, just to get an idea of how many people were registered in each of those wards. And in Ward 1, just to give you an idea, we have about 2,500 registered voters. And out of those registered voters, 557 voted total. In Ward 4, the same thing, there's more or less about 2,400. And in Ward 4, we had 584 votes cast. In the judges' race, of course, that was citywide, and it was a little larger. We had 1,693. And total city registered voters is right around 10,000, between 10 and 11,000. So that's just to give you an idea of how many people were getting to vote. So I encourage all of you to, tell your friends, families, co-workers, everybody to get out and vote. I will be going over the radio, I believe it's next Friday, and to talk about the runoff and encourage everybody to get out and vote. So if we can get everybody to get out and vote, we might have a better turnout. So that gives you so it was a total of 2,834 votes cast for the March 6th election. Are there any questions in reference to that?
I do. What does in lieu mean?
In lieu of, so during our canvassing, if we have any absentee, any people that did not receive, let's say they didn't receive their ballot and they go on election day to vote, they sign a certification stating that they did not receive it and they get to vote in lieu of that absentee ballot.
Okay.
And that's what we check on the day of canvassing. We open those in front of the canvassing board and we take a look at that and then we add them in. So that's what we had. You see that there was a total of 6. That's
Okay.
what those were.
But the resolution doesn't include those in lieu of numbers?
You're talking about?
I'm talking about the resolution that we're going to be voting on tonight.
No, we don't need to include that. So if you look at, I'll just move on. If there's no further questions, I'll move on. I'm asking council to approve the resolution 1815 for the runoff election, and therefore, once this is approved, I can start the preparation for the runoff election. I did also place in front of you the, and they're just bullet points of important dates for the election calendar for the 2018 runoff. And this isn't all I do, these are just the main ones. I mean, there's a lot of detail that goes into preparing the election, but these are the ones for the candidates. All the candidates receive this. Excuse me. And this is also on our website, all this information. Once, should you approve the resolution this evening, the resolutions will go on the website as well. And those are sent to our Secretary of State as well as our county clerk and everywhere else. So I'll move on to the, if we look at the resolution 1815, gives you a breakdown of all the important dates. So our city charter provides that if the candidates don't receive a 50% plus one vote, then the two top candidates go for a runoff election. And if you'll see the two top candidates in Ward 1 were David Ulibarri, our incumbent, Mr. Ulibarri, with 218 votes. That was at 39.14%. Oliver Lesprance with 212 votes. That was at 38.06%. For Ward 4, we have Carla D. Benavides with 216 votes, and that was 36.99%. And David G. Romero with 209 votes at 35.79%. So as you can see, they're under the 50%. And just to let you know, for our judges race, he did receive, I believe it was 73.14%. So he was well over the 50%. Moving on, so I've listed the important dates. We're, of course, having the same designated polling places, which are the Gilly Lopez Gymnasium and the Robertson High School Michael Margin. Applications are currently being picked up for absentee, so anybody can pick up those applications. However, when the ballot is returned, that it has to be returned by the voter, by immediate family member, or by the caregiver. So that's how that works with the absentee. And that absentee voting, or excuse me, the absentee ballots, the first day to mail those out is going to be April the 2nd. And early voting starts the exact same date. So we have April 2nd for absentee ballots and early voting. And that will be for a 2-week period. And of course, that'll be in the same area that we had. We'll have the doors open, and we'll have the signs up for those that want to come in and do either one.
On that issue, a lot of people commented on how wonderful it was and how easy it was to find the voting place. And they commented on the ladies that were working that area, and so they were very pleased with the way things were set up. So
Good to hear.
that.
And let's see. So, of course, early voting and absentee will end that Friday, March 30th, right before the election day, which is April 17th.
Okay, wait a minute. You said...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
April 13th. Sorry.
Exactly, okay.
Yeah. The other thing to point out on the calendar is the county clerk opened their books for registration. That's the date. The date is the 12th, which was this last Monday. So anybody that is not registered in those wards can register between the 12th and the books will close on the 30th of March. That's the last day that they can go in and register. I think, so we have the election day on the 17th, canvassing will be done on the 19th, and candidates will take the oath by the 23rd. And just to let you know, Judge Trujillo did take his oath, he came in and he did his oath, so that was done on time. And then the last thing is the organizational meeting. The governing body will take place between April 23rd and May 8th.
So does that mean that when is our city council meeting will take place before that?
I haven't looked at the calendar, but
And then then the next meeting after that would be the organizational meeting. That would be a special meeting
And
for
we'll
our
get,
organization.
we'll get with the mayor and the manager and see how that's going to be put together. But that's the time frame when it needs to be. Just to give you an idea. And I'll stand for any questions.
Questions, comments?
Madam Mayor,
Counselor Casey.
I move approval of resolution number 18-15.
Second.
Roll call.
Counselor Howell?
Yes.
Counselor Olivari Jr.?
Yes.
Counselor Casey?
Yes.
Counselor Romero?
Yes.
I have a motion by Counselor Casey, a second by Counselor Romero. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Motion carries.
Thank you very much. Do you have any for executive session? Ms. Vegas?
None that I am aware of, Madam Mayor, members of the council.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you very much.
Madam Mayor, I move that we adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Counselor Olivari Jr.?
Yes.
Counselor Howell?
Yes.
Counselor Casey?
Yes.
Counselor Romero?
Yes.
I have a motion by Counselor Casey, a second by Counselor Romero and Counselor Olivari Jr. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Motion carries.
Thank you very much. Meeting adjourned.